Leonidas raised his spear and charged. The Spartans followed, roaring their final war cry, "For Sparta! For freedom!" The earth split beneath their fury. They met the Persians head-on, cutting down dozens before the weight of numbers began to tell. One by one, they fell. But even in death, each Spartan took 10 foes with him. Leonidas fought like a lion, his armor shattered, his body pierced, yet his eyes burned with the fire of defiance. He found Xerxes' guards before him and cut them down as if they were nothing. Then a spear struck him through the chest. The king of Sparta fell to his knees. Around him, his men formed a ring, defending his body until the last breath left their lungs. When Xerxes finally walked among the dead, the field was silent save for the cawing of crows. He looked down upon Leonidas' body. "A fool," he muttered, "a king who thought he could stand against a god." Yet even as he spoke, he saw it, the eyes of the fallen king still open, staring into eternity, unyielding. Xerxes ordered his head severed and his body crucified, hoping to break the spirit of Greece. But he failed, because word of the 300 spread like wildfire. Their sacrifice ignited a flame in every Greek heart. Across the land, free men rose with renewed fury. A year later, at Salamis and Plataea, the Persian Empire met its reckoning. And though centuries would pass, the legend of the 300 would never fade. Thermopylae became more than a battle. It became a symbol, a testament that courage can stand against tyranny, that honor can outlive flesh, that freedom demands the highest price. Imagine that narrow pass now, empty and quiet. The sea still whispers against the rocks, and the wind carries echoes of that final cry. Mullen Labe, come and take them. The words of Leonidas still ring across the ages, defying empires, defying oblivion. The 300 may have died, but their spirit became immortal. They proved that men do not need to win to be victorious. They need only to stand when others kneel. In the centuries that followed, poets would sing of them, soldiers would march in their name, and kings would envy their glory. But no song, no statue, no empire could ever match the simple truth of their stand. That on those 3 days at Thermopylae, humanity remembered what it means to be free. The Spartans knew they could not change the outcome, but they changed the world. And as the sun set over the crimson field, where 300 lay against thousands, the gods themselves must have watched in awe. For even immortality envies the courage of men who choose death over submission. And so, when you hear their story, remember, it was not an army that stood there. It was an idea sharper than any spear,